Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on the GOAT server. Greatest of all time server, trying to be the greatest of all time GOAT. We are in our storage room, or what's left of it. It seems, since the last time I've been on, our storage area has been moved. So let's go figure out where it might have gone to. Oh my goodness. We need to light this thing up because we keep getting zombie spawns in here. Let's go and take care of these guys real quick because they're never going to despawn. Oh! I broke the sugarcane. Okay, let's fix that. Oh, the sugarcane's doing pretty good though. I added a couple more layers on here because it was kind of going a little slow and we needed a lot more rockets. So I added a couple more layers onto here. It probably just needs to be lit up. So we'll probably handle that later today. We'll just put some torches inside of there because I think somehow they're spawning on top of the grass even though there's sugarcane on top of it. Oh, hey, look at that. It just went off. Let's see. Storage. I know this is the super smelter. I don't think there's any storage here other than like bamboo and stuff, but I see like a lot of chests. Let's see. Anything? No, I don't think this is it. Let's see. Got a lot of loose chests here. What's this thing? Okay. Cool. Is that it over here? Let's see. It looks like it, yeah, it probably is. Looking at all these chests. Yep, this is where our storage system is now. Okay, let's take a look at it. So it looks really cool. I really like this. I like the use of the warped stem and planks with the, I think this is tough. T-U-F-F. Oh. Why is there lava down there? I'm gonna have to get used to this because I was completely familiar with how we had it set up in that area. But now it's set up a little bit differently, so I'm gonna have to get used to it, I guess. But anyway, let's not focus on that right now. We got a couple new things here that I don't think I talked about yet. We now have a cobblestone generator courtesy of Gort, and it looks like we are doing really, really well on the cobblestone. Good for us. Got our iron farm going. Everybody already knew about that one. But then we also have this new clock tower. That is really exciting. This is a mob farm. And I guess it filters out all the different mobs, which is pretty cool. Let's see, so this is gunpowder. There we go, we got one full chest right here. We got some bones right here. What do we have over here? Arrows. Okay, those are looking, oh, pretty good. Rotten flesh. Spider eyes, string. Even copper. But we don't really have a lot of copper. The copper is actually being used quite a bit. You can take a look right over here. That entire roof is made out of copper blocks. Or stairs, even. And then over there we can see all the amethysts. Just wild how much resources we're using. And you know, it's working out very well because all of this is made possible by us working as a community. It's really exciting being able to share resources like this because while one person is working on, like, let's say the mob farm, other people can be gathering the resources for the nether bricks. So it really works out, I think. Apparently there's a location I can get to where I can kill some drowned to hopefully get some more copper. Let's see. I think it might be up here. Oh, here's our portals too. Very nice. So in here, I don't think that's where I want to go yet. Let's see, if I go up here, I don't see them. Are they up more? I hear them. Oh my goodness, and it's full of drowned heads. This is actually pretty cool. So then we just swing at them and hope that they drop some copper. And who knows? They might have, they might not have. Pretty cool, and it actually, they come up. Oh, I just saw a copper ingot go in. That's pretty good. They actually come up as drowned, which I think is cool. That's very nice. So we just enter through up at the very top, then it looks like. We already got some copper oxidizing, as you can see. Oh, look at the drowned heads, like, teleport in and out. That's weird. Anyway, so one thing I want to point out, right down here, you can't actually see it. You can see the lectern that I put in a barrel. But this is something I'm starting. A new event on the GOAT server that I have just started right now. Let's take a look at it. So we have this lectern here. Event time. The idea is simple. Collect as many skulk sensors, drip leaf plants, and spore blossoms as you can. Each are worth a different amount of points. To sign up, take a sign from the chest for the bulletin board and put your name on it on one of the empty chests behind this lectern. This will be your chest to put your collected items in. Whoever has the most points by the end of this event will win the items in the prize barrel behind this lectern, which is this thing right here. Right now it only has one prize right now, which is an armor stand commissioned by me. However, as mentioned here, feel free to donate to the prize pool. It can be anything as long as it's worthy of being a prize. An example, an enchanted trident is great, but a stack of dirt is not. Anything that we can really farm very easily, like cobblestone or iron or even dirt, even wood, we might not want to put in this prize pool. However, stuff like enchanted gear, tridents, elytras, all of that can definitely fit in here. Even more slips of paper like this, like IOUs or building commissions, etc. All of those can be added to the prize pool. The points are as follows. Drip leaf plants are 5 points, and the reason I set drip leaf to 5 points is because we can farm it. As soon as we get one, we can get as many as we want, just using bone meal. Now, we actually don't have any drip leaf right now, so I also think it's super rare for any of us to get it. But as soon as one person gets it, whew, everybody's going to be able to. Skulk sensors are 10 points, spore blossoms are 20 points. And we actually have some of these, and so I made sure that I added, do not take these items from the mass storage area or from other players' chests. And the event will end on the 27th of July, which is coming up. It is, I believe, 3 weeks away from now, so that'll be exciting. And here we have some of our signs. I'm going to go ahead and place up my name right now. There we go, CurtisDoesADig. And this will be my chest. I'll put in my drip leaf plants, my spore blossoms, my skulk sensors, you name it. Now originally I was going to put powdered snow and moss blocks and carpet, the azalea bushes, the flowering azalea, the leaves, all that, and even glowberries. However, we have actually accumulated quite a bit of all of those. So we actually have this little glowberry farm that Mother of Mushy set up, and we have a ton of those. Hello, Mr. Chicken. And it's really easy. We literally just flick this lever and then right click on it, and there we go. We got some glowberries. It's pretty cool. I really like it. We also have a ton of powdered snow. As you can see right here, we have quite a bit here. Let's get rid of the snow. So this is all powdered snow, and I personally also have powdered snow. If we take a look, I believe right here, I have a full shulker box of powdered snow that I collected. The reason I didn't actually put any of the powdered snow from that shulker box in here is because I spent a long time farming the powdered snow, and it took a very long time to do so because anytime somebody sleeps, the rain counter gets reset, so it doesn't snow for a longer period of time. Already, waiting for snow on a single player server is just a ludicrous amount of time that could be spent doing other stuff. And when you're on a multiplayer server and everybody's sleeping, then it makes it even harder to get this done. So I'm keeping some for now, just in case somebody goes and uses this willy-nilly. I want to make sure that I have some. And if anybody wants any of the powdered snow that I have, then absolutely, I'll be willing to share with them. No problem. I just want to make sure that there's some left over. And then moss blocks, we actually are able to farm this pretty easily. Same with the carpet and the azalea bushes, so I'm not really too worried about it. I'm also getting a little bit distraught because somebody or something keeps killing or releasing all of the bees. I think there's only one in here now. And it's actually kind of ridiculous because we had so many and now there's just only one. It just doesn't make sense. It just means I'm going to have to go find another hive. But I guess this is a really good tie-in for what we're going to do today, because we need to make a honeycomb farm so we can get some candles. As some of you may know, using honeycomb with a piece of string allows you to make a candle, and all of these candles can be dyed one of 16 colors. In total, there are 17 variants for the candle. There's the regular candle and each of the different dyed candles. So far, we have 6 candles. I thought we had more. Well, regardless, we're definitely going to have more after I'm done, because we're going to be collecting a ton of honeycomb. Oh, we actually have some more beehives right here. We're going to use these for the farm as well. We're going to have a ton of honeycomb, and we already have a ton of string, so we're going to have a ton of candles. Let's get started. Alright, let's catch us some bees. I think we need 30 bees? Oh, this one's angry at us. Ah! We'll just capture that one too. Oh, this one's angry too! These ones look safe. Let's go ahead and capture them. Oh, another angry one coming after us. Ah! We'll capture it anyway. That counts, right? Oh! All these angry bees! It's okay, we're almost there. Oh, this is so cool! Alright, we're almost there. I've got 10 more left. Let's see if we can do it. And then we can start on this bee farm, or not bee farm, the honeycomb farm. That'll be super exciting. Oh, look at them go, they're so cute. Let's see, one more. Up, here comes... Done! You won! CurtisDoesADig has collected 30 bees. Woo! Alrighty, I think I have all the materials necessary for this build. Now, before I can actually build it, I have to talk to the zoning coordinator.
So, I hear you've got a build.
I do. It is a honeycomb farm build.
All right.
You just had a visitor pop through the portal just now.
Again, these guys. Is that one guy? I don't want to. I don't want to make. I don't want to make the children upset.
So I already upset the children.
Oh.
But they have not come after me because I think they're stuck here. Oh, oh, the other one's mad. I angered him recently.
You know what? It's fine. I'll.
While I was up here. So the kid remembers.
Yeah. I had a bit of an issue myself with Pigman. I think something might be a little broken. You'll see all about it later.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, let's see. So bees. I did a little bit of looking at how bees work in single player, and it looks like they reliably work about 160 blocks away. But what I didn't test is whether or not it works like if you don't approach it first. I don't know if that's a thing.
What do you mean by that?
Like, I don't know if you have to activate it, and then if you wander 150 blocks off, it still works, or if you log in 200 blocks away and approach it to 150, it still works. I don't know if that's a thing. So I'm kind of thinking maybe keep it somewhere around 100 blocks from 0. Do you have anything scoped out?
I don't yet. I was hoping you'd be able to help me with that as well.
Okay. So we've got, let's see, the pillars are at about 160-ish, 170-ish, something like that. So I think we might be looking somewhere around like the distance of the mob farm, maybe the far edge of the mob farm, that square radius around 0, something like that.
So I'm thinking maybe like behind the iron farm, maybe facing south.
Okay. So I did have prospects of a road going through there between the iron farm and the cobble thing. So yeah, if you faced it south, that would hit that road.
You know, that's my thoughts exactly. I was thinking like having a road between there, right?
Nice. Okay, well, let's go scope it out.
It's a pretty big open area. It's not too hilly.
Okay, and then that should leave plenty of room for a decent sized build sandwiched in here somewhere.
With like maybe some alleyways in between.
Yeah, yeah, that could work. I'd say this is your this would be your southwest corner.
hmm Okay. It's actually going to produce quite a bit of honeycomb, and Future was actually asking, or not asking earlier, but he said earlier that he's really hoping that we can start getting some honeycomb together so he can start waxing his copper.
Yeah, I've been wanting some myself. With all that copper coming, since we got copper farms rolling, yeah, we're definitely gonna need it.
Yeah, that and also like the candles. I'm super excited about those. So we're really going to be able to start using some of these newer blocks.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, while I got you, I heard there's some issues at the gold farm. So I heard that you were having some redstone issues on that.
Oh yeah.
Or-
Yes, the filter for it it gets caught up, and then I also don't have a filter for any of the items the piglins barter for. It's a nightmare.
Hmm. Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Okay. So what seems to be the problem here?
So if we go down to this third level, wait, where are you? Are you up or
I'm
down?
coming down.
Oh, yeah. So right now there are two item filters. Only one of them works
Hmm.
because I did this so poorly. But one was supposed to be for the gold ingots, the other one for the gold nuggets, and then
Uh-huh.
everything else gets launched out into this empty hole where it will despawn eventually.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Before we do this, I'm gonna have to put my uniform on a little better.
Look at
So
you. Are you a? Oh, you're a redstone doctor,
yeah, so yeah. Uh, So
Doctor Gort. We're losing him.
oh, so all right. Looks like what the problem is here is that this hopper can suck items directly through it, and sideways hoppers like to kind of do this dumb feeding where they will pass items in both directions if you fill it up fast enough. So it's actually putting gold. It would be putting gold nuggets this way. You wouldn't be losing any gold ingots, but your nuggets aren't gonna all make it. They're gonna split kind of 50-50. Um,
You
so
know
we
that
could
actually
move this
explains a
over.
lot.
And so I've built these before uh on my family server, and I had much better luck having 4 separate kill chambers. The problem with these things is that there's like no comfortable place to operate these things. The 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 so-called redstone geniuses are not survival geniuses. They don't know what survival players need. There's no good workspace here. We could put an enchantment table up there. We could put some nice storage at the AFK spot. All this monkeying around is no fun. Um, Oof. And then yeah, this storage down here. That works, but I think yeah, we could do better than that. I um I think we're gonna have to amputate.
No.
Mm,
After all
yeah.
this?
Yeah.
He was so young!
Yeah, I think we're the greatest of all time, right?
Yeah.
Let's build the greatest of all time.
Okay, Dr. Gort. Alrighty, I think this spot is going to do it for us. So this will be the front of the building, and then we'll leave some room for like a nice little pathway up to the building, because we do plan on having a road come down this area, and so we want the pathway to lead up from the road into the building. So, I guess the first step is I actually have to clear out this area. Got to get rid of these trees, get rid of some of these hills, and then we should be good to go on building this. Alright, I have cleared out the area. Now, it's time to build it. Let's go! Alrighty, it is finished. We have completed the build. We still have to add in all the beehives and bee nests, but we'll do that in just a second. We also have to add in all of the hopper minecarts that will go back and forth in there. We also need to light up the inside of this because, as you may have heard, there is a spider in there, and that is because none of this is lit up on the inside. So we will definitely have to fix that in just a few moments. But for now, we are in a very good place. Alright, I have set up all the bees inside their hives and nests, and I have let this AFK for a few days, and we actually have almost a full inventories full of honeycomb, and I've already taken out 2 double chests full and turned it into candles already. So we're looking really good when it comes to honeycomb. We're going to be able to wax all of our copper, make as many candles as we want, and even make a ton of honeycomb blocks if we really want to. So this is going to be really, really awesome. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell to get notified when I upload a video. If you're not following already, please consider following me on Twitter, Instagram, and supporting me on Patreon, all at CurtisDoesADig. I understand this video came out a little bit later than I normally put out videos, and that is because the time constraints I've had have been a little bit rough, and I'm working on that. I do want to make it known that these mini games do take a lot of time, and I put in a lot of effort for them, so if you could comment about those, that would be much appreciated. Some feedback would also go a very, very long way. Speaking of the mini games, after episode 5, which will have our 5th mini game of the series, I'll be taking a short break from making videos to compile all of those mini games into one game that I'm going to release for free on itch.io. It is only going to be for Windows players, however, because I only have a Windows computer, and I cannot make a Mac build for the project unless I have a Mac. It's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's the limitations that I have. Oops, I ran into a tree. Oh, ow. Whoops. What was I saying? The build will only be available for Windows players. It'll be on itch.io. It is going to be free to play. There's going to be a character selection menu to choose between several members on the GOAT server, with their permission, of course. And you'll be able to play as any one of us, hopefully. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. So keep an keep an eye out for it as well. I'll be posting about it frequently on my Twitter to kind of show off that progress, especially after episode 5 comes out. So just a heads up on that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in episode 5. Have a good one!